Hey, it's Councilman Salters.
And Councilman Grove.
A little bit late, but we're here for a council recap. Councilman Grove's been busy. I've been busy. It's been a crazy week. We're getting ready for the 4th.
Yes, big weekend.
Big weekend. So let's hit that big time dates and times.
Yes.
Obviously, Sunday is the 4th. 6 o'clock's the parade. Then at dusk is our fireworks display back at historic downtown Vincennes, right on the Wabash River, as it should be.
Yeah.
So there'll be events all downtown. I know the firemen have food trucks and stuff down at Patrick Henry Square, and then the Harmony has events all throughout the day at the Pavilion. So a lot of great things that are happening downtown for 4th of July. Rainbow Beach will be open from noon to 4. Go out, have a great 4th, be safe. We're excited. Now on the council.
Yeah.
So what did we talk about, Councilman Grove?
Long council meeting.
Yeah, it was what, 2.5 hours?
Yeah. Started off with the UEA. We had some, I won't say problems, but there was some concerns about how the money is given out with the UEA. So.
I think it's more of a clarification and kind of working through that and understanding how that board works. And our responsibility for that board is appointments to that board.
Right. But we rely on them.
Yes.
For their input. So.
And the nice thing is even in the discussion, the people that we've appointed to the board and the head of the board, who's a non-voting member, who's Councilman Ravelette, they were talked very highly of.
Yes.
And how they responded to it. So we're very proud of those appointments. And we're very thankful we have those people on the board. Moving forward, we're going to ask that some standards be put in place. I think it makes it simpler for the board itself, and I think it helps them.
Yes.
And in the end, and it also helps the citizens that are applying for these things. So I think it's an easy fix. I think everybody on the council believes that as well. I know the mayor does too. So those were things that we discussed and went over with that, and it was a long discussion because there was a lot of information there.
Yes.
So we were able to get that done, and I think that we're going to be able to move in the right direction with that and get a resolution. So that should help. USB came.
Yeah. Kurt always brings a great report, stack of papers, list of what he's done, what he's going to do, long-term plans, rates. He says we're in a great position, which we do that. With great leadership, put you in that kind of place. So it's water department, sewer department's in a really good place right now.
Yeah, so when you think about all the infrastructure that's below our feet, we're looking at probably over $1 billion worth of infrastructure. When you turn your water on, you know it's going to be on. When you flush your toilet, you know it's going to be happening. That has to do to our water, wastewater, stormwater. It's all there, and we can't be thankful for the work that they've done. One of the things you hit on was rates. I always look at that sheet. We're 4th from the bottom, so we're one of the lowest rates in the state. And then when you kind of compare to areas around us, you look at Sullivan, they're paying $45 more than us. You look at Princeton, it's $35 more. Washington, it's like at $15 more. So you look at these areas that are very comparable to us, and you're like, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
And especially with all the upgrades, improvements, and continually making sure everything works, very impressive.
Yeah.
So very excited about that. And Kirk gives a great report. I can't thank those guys enough for all the hard work they do. And it's usually the same group of guys. They stay there. They're taken care of, so it's good. Let's get to the bigger discussion that we've talked about is quality of life, and we've posted about this. Key thing is this is going to be a continually updated list. Things that we know, it might be pie in the sky. It might be things that are kind of on our dream list, but the key thing for us is putting things out there that we've seen and heard of in discussions with the community. So what does the city want to see? Some of these things we might not be able to do, but there's going to be some things that we're going to be able to do. And then by putting this list together, that allows us to shoot for some things. So those things might change over time, but we're going to keep shooting for these goals and see the quality of life of Vincennes improve. So what were some of the things that you liked that we discussed about?
Oh man, I liked every one of it. Every time somebody would say something, I was like, yes, we definitely need that. The dog park downtown, I'd love to see. Water fountains, mine, of course, the pocket parks down there, electricity on the Riverwalk, all of them. I mean, everybody that had an idea, they're great ideas, and even when you made the post, people were saying other things. Everybody's idea is great. We just have to be able to pick a few of those and tackle them. We're willing to spend the money on them. We just have to have some cooperation to get some things done. Hopefully we can like you said, pick a few of them.
Yeah.
Let's get something done.
So the key thing that I've really been hitting on is there's low-hanging fruit all over the city, and there's things that we can do and we can do now. And I like something as simple as let's just add some more trash cans somewhere. I think the Disney rule is around 30 feet. I use this example. If there's trash cans that are around, people are more willing to put the trash in the trash can. If you've got to look for it, the tendency is for people to just kind of throw it on the ground, and we don't want that to happen. We want to keep Vincennes beautiful. But then other bigger things, like I know the big push that I had, the basketball court at Greg Park, I think that's something that we can do, and I think that's easily accessible close to where like the pickleball area is. But then like other simpler things, like you brought up the water fountain, have those out and around and have them set up for pets. But I know we talked about murals everywhere and having that public art space. One of the bigger and better investments that we made was in the First City Sculpture Project. And we're getting ready to see, I think, 9 more sculptures go up throughout town. That's been a huge success, and people are going around and seeing that art. It's just little things like that that improve the quality of life, improve the day-to-day. It's like, how do we make today better? How do we make today better? And that's kind of something that we're going to continue to talk about. And if you've got ideas and you've got things that you want to see, please reach out to us. We'll add them to the list. We'll update the list. We'll clarify the list as we move on. I know one of the big ones that Councilman Stengel threw out there was, I want citywide internet.
Yes.
That's a pie in the sky one. Right now, I'm hoping to work.
Awesome.
I know it'd be great.
Yeah, I mean,
but it might
all that helps.
Yeah, but then you think about it. Well, we might not get that. We might be able to see increased Wi-Fi hotspots.
Sure.
And it's ideas like that that could lead to other things, and that's what I want to emphasize. There's a reason that we put it on, because we want to continue to shoot for that to make things better for the citizens of Vincennes. But if you've got ideas, please shoot them our way. We'd love to add them to the list. But other than that, it was a great week. We hope you have a safe and happy 4th.
Yes.
Other than that, we will see you in July at our council meeting, the dog days of summer. So until next time, have a good one.